You ever have one of those nights you just can't shake, no matter how many years go by? Yeah, this is one of those. I'm not telling this for clicks or whatever. I need to get it out. Maybe if I say it out loud, it'll stop haunting me. So, this was back in college. Me, my mate Josh, and his girlfriend Tasha decided to go camping out by Black Hollow. Dumb, I know. The place has a reputation. Kids go missing, weird noises at night, all that. But we were young, stupid, and honestly, a bit drunk. We set up camp, got the fire going, and started telling ghost stories. You know, the usual. Josh was always the loud one, cracking jokes, trying to freak us out. Tasha was quieter, but she had this nervous laugh that made you want to protect her. I was just happy to be out there, away from classes and deadlines. After a while, Josh dares us to go deeper into the woods. Let's find the old church, he says. There's this abandoned chapel out there, half burned down, covered in graffiti. Locals say it's cursed, but we just laughed it off. I remember Tasha looking at me, her eyes wide like she wanted me to say no. But I didn't. I wish I had. So we grab our flashlights and head out. The woods are dead quiet, except for our footsteps and the occasional snap of a twig. Tasha keeps saying she feels like we're being watched, but Josh just teases her. It's just raccoons, Tash, or maybe Bigfoot. I'll admit, I was getting jumpy too. The air felt thick like walking through soup. Every now and then, I'd catch a whiff of something rotten, but I told myself it was just the swamp. We finally find the church. It's worse than I imagined. Roof caved in, windows smashed, and this weird burnt smell hanging in the air. There's a big iron cross, all twisted and black, lying in the weeds. Josh, of course, wants to go inside. I'm about to tell him he lost his mind when we hear it. A low growl coming from the shadows. I swear I thought it was a dog at first, but then it stepped into the moonlight. This thing. It was huge, hunched over, with skin stretched too tight over its bones. Its eyes glowed red, and its mouth was full of teeth. Way too many teeth. It looked at us, and I swear it grinned. Josh froze. Tasha started crying. I just stood there, heart pounding so loud I thought I'd pass out. The bloody door to the church slammed shut behind us, even though I swear there was no wind. We tried to run, but the thing blocked the way. It started speaking, but not with words. More like it was inside my head, whispering all the things I was afraid of. I saw flashes, my worst memories, my biggest regrets. It knew everything. Josh tried to swing his flashlight at it, but the thing just laughed. I'll never forget that sound. It was like nails on glass, mixed with a scream. Tasha dropped to her knees, covering her ears. But that's not even the worst of it. When we first got to the church, Josh started poking around, shining his light through the broken windows. Bet there's a bunch of bats in there, he said, trying to sound tough. Tasha grabbed my arm and whispered, "Let's just go back." I should have listened. We heard footsteps behind us, crunching leaves, but when we turned around, there was nothing. The air got colder, and I could see my breath, even though it was the middle of summer. That's when the growling started. It wasn't just one voice, it was like a dozen, all layered on top of each other, coming from every direction. Josh tried to act brave, but I saw his hands shaking. "Probably just a coyote," he muttered, but his voice cracked. Tasha started crying, real quiet, like she didn't want the thing to hear her. Then the thing stepped out. It was taller than any person I've ever seen, with these long, twisted arms that almost touched the ground. Its skin was gray, almost see-through, and its eyes... God, those eyes. They glowed like coals, and when it looked at you, it felt like it was peeling you open from the inside. It didn't walk. It sort of glided, like it wasn't touching the ground. The closer it got, the more I felt like I couldn't move. My legs just wouldn't work. Josh tried to yell at it, but his voice came out all wrong, like he was underwater. The thing pointed at us, and suddenly, the woods went dead silent. No wind, no bugs, nothing. It started whispering, and I could hear it in my head, clear as day. It told me things I'd never told anyone. Stuff I'd done, stuff I was ashamed of. It told Tasha too. I could see her shaking, mouthing "no, no, no" over and over. Josh tried to run, but the thing just... I don't know. It was like he hit an invisible wall. He bounced back and fell, and the thing leaned over him, its mouth opening wider and wider. I looked away. I couldn't watch. Next thing I know, I'm running. Tasha's right behind me, sobbing. The woods seemed to twist and change, like we were running in circles. Every time I looked back, I saw those red eyes, just floating in the dark. We finally burst out into the clearing where our tent was. But Josh wasn't with us. His backpack was there, his phone, everything, but no sign of him. Tasha just sat down and stared at the fire, rocking back and forth. I tried to call for help, but my phone was dead, even though I'd charged it before we left. We sat there until the sun came up. Didn't sleep, didn't talk. When it was light enough, we packed up and left. I never went back. We told the cops Josh wandered off drunk. They never found him. Tasha moved away a month later. I haven't seen her since. Sometimes late at night, I hear that laugh again. Sometimes I see red eyes in the corner of my room just for a second. I don't go near the woods anymore. I don't go out after dark. I still have nightmares about that night. Sometimes I wake up and swear I can hear that thing whispering my name. Sometimes I see Josh in my dreams, standing at the edge of the woods, waving me over. I never go. So yeah, that's my story. Believe it or don't, I don't care. Just don't go looking for that church. And if you ever see red eyes in the dark, run. Don't look back.